and welcome back to my channel. I know you've seen this face before because I'm batch filming. I do batch filming. It's so much easier just to batch film and then try to film more than one video or try to film multiple times a week. It's just easier to batch film on like a Monday and call it a day. So I'm here to do my 2022 goals. These goals are not things that are very detailed. They're going to be very vague because I want to keep them to myself. I have a lot of secret things I'm working on and trying to do. And so I honestly wanted to keep them to myself. I may end up sharing them with certain friends or stuff, but nothing that I want to share on the internet just yet. But I have 4 main ones that I want to share. And again, they're kind of vague. I'm going to go in detail for a few of them, but bear with me. The first one is to learn. So I have spent a lot of this year growing as a person, emotionally and physically. Clearly, had a whole baby. I grew a whole baby. Like, this whole year was nothing but growing. And so next year I want to learn. I want to learn more about myself. I want to learn more about my tiny human, because she's starting to get her own personality, and oh, is it so much fun to watch. I want to learn about my spirituality, and I want to learn new recipes. I want to learn more about cultural foods. I usually cook what they would call a Southern home cook, so a lot of like heavy meals. I've never really tried like Middle Eastern food. I've never really tried like Thai. I know I don't like curry. I've tried that before. When I was in college, I tried that before. I don't like curry. I do like African food. I've tried, they did a multicultural festival on campus every year. And so the countries that are in Africa, they always did food. And I loved everything they cooked. It made my heart happy, like, to try all their food and like different stuff. So I want to learn to cook different cultural foods. I want to spend next year broadening my horizons and opening my mind to things that I've not thought of before. So much change has come in the last couple of years for me. If you've never seen my face before, last September, in the middle of last September, so 2020, September 2020, I separated from my wife. I was living in our home by myself. And then in December of 2020, I got pregnant with Ollie. December 26th is when I found out I was pregnant with Ollie. And then this year, I started talking to a friend. And so we are getting to know one another at the moment. And so much change has come, and I've grown as a person. And so with that growth, I need to learn. Since I have grown as a person, I want to get to know me again. And so that's really the big goal for next year, is to learn who I am and learn who I am as a mother, as a sister, and learn to put boundaries up. That's a big one. That's actually number 4 on this list, is boundaries. So it is going to be interesting. Number 2, read 50 books. This year I read 28 so far. I'm not counting my reread of Saturday Mass, of A Court of Silver Flames. So I've read 28 books. That's small for me. Usually I read anywhere between like 40 and 60. So I'm hoping to set some time aside next year to do that. There is a thought process. I don't know where I heard it before, but it's whatever you spend New Year's Eve, if whatever you're doing at midnight on New Year's Eve is what you're going to do for the rest of the year. And I happen to believe that because I spent New Year's Eve 2019 sleep. I slept through because I was so tired. I spent most of 2020 freaking sleeping. 2020, when I brought 2021 in, I was watching TV. That's literally what I was doing. I was watching the same show I've watched before. And that's what I've spent this year doing, is really watching TV, not reading. So, my thing for 2022 before I bring it in is I'm going to be reading. I don't know what my plans look like just yet, but I'm going to be reading. Like, I'm going to have a book open and be reading when that clock hits midnight, because I want to spend 2022 reading. So yeah, 50 books. I'm hoping to surpass that. We will see. Yeah. Next is, which would be the last one. Next is to live a healthier life. And I'm not meaning I want to lose weight. I just want to lead a healthier life, mentally and physically. It's going to be interesting. I think 2022 is going to bring a lot of change for me. And it's a little scary because I can feel life starting to change, but I'm excited for it. It's like riding a roller coaster. Like, you know the drops can come, you're scared shitless of the drop, but you're excited for it too. That's kind of where I'm at. When I want to live a healthier life, boundaries are a big part of that. Again, that's number 4 here. Maintaining my boundaries. Less sugar. I have cut out 90% of the sugar I intake. I have sugar in my coffee, which you can see my coffee mug in this video. I have coffee in my sugar, sugar in my coffee. And then I drink water for the rest of the day. So I've cut out a lot of the sugar I eat, or I intake, but I want to cut out a little bit more. I want to get completely away from fast food and pre-made food, like frozen bullshit full of preservatives. And I've been doing pretty well. My brain totally went to another subject. I don't eat out as often as I used to. Now, this time last year, I was not me. And I was eating out 90% of my meals was fast food. Now, my brain goes, I don't want it. It doesn't sound good. Or it goes, I don't really want to cook. I don't have to get up and go cook. But the other option is to put the tiny human in her car seat, in the car, have her scream going through the drive-thru because she hates drive-thrus because we're not moving. The car's not moving. Like, she does not like being in the car and it not moving. No, don't want to do that either. I'd rather cook. Like, dealing with her in the drive-thru takes more spoons than cooking. So I'll just cook me something. And so I want to continue that trend. I also want to do yoga every day. There is a new program that Yoga with Adriene is starting on January the 1st. 30 days of yoga. And even if you don't see this till like the 3rd, she's still doing it. You still can join in. And I'm going to do it January. I'm so excited to like show up and, you know, put in the work. I've done yoga a couple times before. I've followed her videos a couple times before, but I never stuck with it. So I am not good at it. So this should be fun to try to do. Plus I'm a bigger girl, so this should be real fun to try to do. But I'm excited to do it and to learn and to grow some more. And yeah. So those are just my basic goals for 2021. You will see in my bullet journal in the next couple of videos, I'm going to film a start of journal pages for you. I may do a complete flip through from now till then, from from the beginning till now of this journal, because I'm starting the year in the middle of this journal, which does not bother me at all. I haven't decided yet, but you will see that I have a whole mind map for 2021 or 2022. I'm not comfortable sharing it at this moment. And maybe I'll share it toward the middle of 2022. See how my goals are going. Maybe I'll share at the end. We'll just see. But right now I'm just not comfortable sharing it. So those are just my basic boiled down goals at the moment. Yeah, if you like these videos, please subscribe. I'm happy to have you here. If you're curious what I mean by I don't have the spoons for that, there will be a video coming up. I'm actually going to film it now and explain the spoon theory as much as I possibly can. Yeah, and I'm excited to show y'all. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.